Do you ever feel like marketing is too much for you? You never get around to it. You keep forgetting about it because you kind of hate it and you're bad at it. Or maybe you feel like you just don't have any ideas, whether it's ideas for marketing or ideas for products. If you had to write a blog post, what is it going to be about? And you just keep on hopping between topic and niche and method of making money to another method of making money because of shiny new thing syndrome and because, I spent a few months on this, it didn't make me money, so I'm going to move on. It might be that what you did was wrong, that you need to learn more marketing, that deep down inside you are a person that doesn't like marketing, or you're not good at writing, or you're just new at this and trying to figure it out. But all of these things that I said combined together could also be signs that you're just in the wrong niche. Now, it doesn't matter if you do print on demand, if you sell your own handmade products, if you sell printables, digital downloads, if you're blogging with affiliate marketing, or even if you're a content creator. If you're in the wrong niche, you're not going to make it. You're not going to be happy with what you do. You're definitely not going to make enough money to be worth it for you, if that ever makes sense. And in this video, I'm going to cover 7 different signs that you are in the wrong niche versus how do these signs feel like or look like when you're actually in the right one. Now, since this is the first of the month, and every first of the month I'm doing my goals videos, there will be a little bit of a section about my goals at the end of this video, which will also relate to why am I making a video about signs you're in the wrong niche, 7 signs you're in the wrong niche. But I do need to get something out of the way before we get started, which is, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mero and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And I think I should already say like how to make money online, because I think it's, for affiliate marketers, and I know some content creators are watching this YouTube channel, and we're just going to get started with 7 signs that you are in the wrong niche. Again, print on demand, selling handmade stuff, printables, digital downloads, content creation, affiliate marketing, all that shebang. 7 signs you're in the wrong niche, starting with 1. You rely more on keywords and research than your own ideas. I see this a lot with print on demand, especially with people asking me, what are good keywords for me to use? And I'm like, for what niche? For what niche? Not about good keywords. What is trending right now? You keep hopping on these trends that have nothing to do with each other because you're in the wrong niche, because you're just trying to make money, not understanding. Maybe it's because you haven't found your niche, or maybe it's because you don't have one because you don't think you need one because some YouTuber told you you can just design trends for Redbubble. But yeah, you keep relying on these keywords and doing all this research instead of your imagination, versus if you have your own niche, you do the SEO research after you have ideas, because ideas just keep flowing from you. I don't need to do SEO or keyword research to know what to write on a t-shirt for puzzle lovers. I love jigsaw puzzles. I will know what to write. And yeah, maybe I need the keywords of jigsaw puzzle lover t-shirt or something like that, but I don't actually have to do extensive research to start working. I also don't have to research what kind of font would look good for someone from that niche, because I actually like that niche and I am my own audience. And I feel like this sentence, I am my own audience, when you really like your own niche, is going to repeat itself throughout these 7 signs. And it's going to be the reason why these 7 signs are reverting between the wrong niche and the right niche. I hope that was clear. My head is a bit jumbled. It's really early in the morning. Forgive me for that. Second sign that you're in the wrong niche is if you have to think about blog post ideas. And I'm not just talking about writing a blog post. I'm talking about like article ideas or stuff like that, or marketing ideas. You just get stuck. You have no idea. Maybe you write 1 or 2. Versus if you're in the right niche, you can sit down with a piece of paper and a pencil and just write down blog post ideas, titles. Maybe you'll be good at writing, maybe you won't. But if you're in the right niche, at least you'll know if you're writing something that is correct, and ideas will just flow to you, even if it's something new to you, even if you're new to writing. And this goes for people who do print on demand, for printables, and especially for people who create content. I mean, if I had to have a channel about any other topic, I guess there are several topics that I can talk about, but if I had to make it about other topics, I would just sit down and I would be like, what am I going to make a video about? This channel, for example, where I constantly have 200 video ideas and I can't narrow them down because this is something that I truly love and I do for a very long time. Sign number 3, you look at the task of social media marketing as exhausting and depressing, versus when you're in the right niche, you're trying to figure out social media. You might not be an expert, but you're still trying to figure it out because it does seem exciting to promote your own things. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone. If anyone ever had that aha moment of finding your niche when it comes to social media marketing, please let me know in the comments, because I do know that for me, this is totally the case. When this is not my niche or I don't care about it, I used to have like a shopping magazine for things that women like to shop online, mostly with Etsy. And I can tell you that 90% of the things that I was promoting there, I didn't care about. And it did affect my marketing a lot. And also, when it comes to marketing just random designs off of TeePublic and Redbubble or Zazzle, I do know that I can use Pinterest, but I'm starting to make Pinterest pins and I get tired. And all of a sudden, my shoulders hurt. And I remember that I have fibromyalgia and I'm hungry right now. And someone is calling me, or actually, I need to call someone. And that's how marketing looks like when you don't actually like your niche, versus I'm creating folders and folders in my computer for just the right reel, for just the right this, for just the right design. And I can't wait to upload it to Instagram, that I actually have to tell myself, no, you already uploaded twice today. Don't do it. Take your time. That's the difference between the right niche and the wrong niche. And again, I'm not saying that if this is your right niche, you're suddenly going to be this marketing wizard. Really, really not. But you are going to be excited about trying to learn a platform. Maybe not all platforms. I can tell you that it doesn't matter what niche I'm going to be. I'm not going to be on TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I don't like that platform. I don't like using it. I'm probably not going to have a Facebook page for most of my niches because I don't like Facebook marketing as much. I do like marketing in groups, but I don't like Facebook marketing as much. But I do know that when you're in the right niche, you want to get better at social media marketing because you want more people to be exposed to what you did. If it makes any sense, it doesn't come from, I want more shoppers. No, I want more people to see this. This is really cool. This is like that feeling, you know? It also makes it a lot easier when you're in the right niche for you to share from other accounts on your stories, and to, generally speaking, just want to look at content from your niche, because it's not just work for you, it's also fun. Sign number 4 that you're in the wrong niche: you really don't want to buy your own items. Now, I'm going to put money aside here, because money doesn't equal want. A person can have no money and want to buy all of their items, and a person will have all the money in the world but wouldn't care to order their own products because they don't like them. So what I'm looking at is the desire to get your own products, and not just the desire to get your own products because I want to see how this looks on this t-shirt, or I want to make sure that this specific hoodie type is the right one for me, or that you want to check that the product is actually printing well with DPI that is under 300 because someone lied to you and told you that 300 DPI is for print on demand, which there will be a video showing you a bunch of products that are less than 300 DPI and printed just fine. When you don't really want to buy your own items, when you don't really care about them, it's one of the signs you're in the wrong niche. It could also be a sign, by the way, that you're not really good at creating products. And I don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells here. Yes, some people are not going to be good at product design or graphic design. It's okay to say it. And if you really don't want to buy your own products because you think they're ugly, or maybe you're not good at designing and you should either learn more about designing or become an affiliate marketer or do something else, or you're definitely in the wrong niche, because I can tell you that when you're in the right niche, or niches, yeah, you just want to buy all of them. Signs you're in the wrong niche number 5: shiny new thing syndrome is stronger than ever. And I actually have a good example from one of the comments that you guys have left me on the video about the February trends. So I started this tradition. I'll talk about this more a little bit in the goals part of this video. But I started this tradition this month of sharing what will trend the next month with like national days and awareness months and stuff like that. And Lauren commented that this is giving her such a shiny new thing syndrome, because oh, there is a day for this and a day for that, and a day for this niche and a monthly theme for that niche, and it gives her shiny new thing syndrome. The thing is that that could be a sign that maybe you're in the wrong niche, because when I was making that list for that video, all I could think about was, this is not related to my niche, this is not related to my niche, ooh, I can do this with my niche, ooh, I can do that with my niche. It's like everything suddenly connected in my head. What are the right marketing opportunities for me for my niche? Because I was looking at all of these trends with my niche. And I think that this will be true across the board, and you will also have less shiny new thing syndrome when you found your niche. Because, oh yeah, that's a cool idea, someone else can do it. Oh, that's a cool marketing opportunity for a specific day, someone else can do it. And even when it comes, for example, for Christmas, I already know what I'm going to do for Christmas from now on because I'm going to do Christmas relating to my niche. So having too much shiny new thing syndrome can definitely be a sign that you're in the wrong niche. And yes, you might switch other things. You might find other projects that you want to work on, and that's okay. Maybe you have the time, maybe you don't. But if you keep abandoning a project, it's because it wasn't meant for you. Reason number 6 that you're in the wrong niche is that you're sort of okay with doing things halfway. Yeah, I know. I can put more effort in Pinterest. Yeah, the keywords can be a bit better. Yeah, the mockup can be a little bit better. Who cares? You know who cares? Someone who actually likes their own niche. They would want everything to be as perfect as they possibly can. They will try to learn more on how to make it better. They will try to find other tools on how to do this thing. They will try to make it perfect. And before we get to the last sign that you're in the wrong niche, or how to know you're in the right niche, I would like to kindly ask you that if you like this video or found this content useful so far, please hit the like button down below, because every time you do that, believe it or not, it really does help my channel. And subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified for videos that I'm making. And I will be specifying a lot of the videos that are coming up this month in just a few minutes. But first, let's finish up with 7 signs that you're in the wrong niche, which is you're calculating money too much. Yeah, money is a sensitive topic. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, if you do not get a Repper membership and a Playset membership and a Canva membership and a Kindle membership and a hosting or 7 hosting services and order all of your own products, then you're in the wrong niche. No, I'm well aware of the fact that people cannot just spend all of their money on something, all of their money. But I do have to tell you that there are some factors when we're looking at the financial aspect, when we look at what is your ability and what is your desire. Again, kind of like with you want to get your own products. Because if you're in the right niche, you're not going to order that t-shirt or that piece of canvas or that blanket, and your expense is going to be on testing products or filming products for social media. No, you're going to be spending that money. Yes, you're going to test the product. Maybe you'll market it as well, but the majority of the reason why you want to spend that money is because you want that product. So let's take that into other things. Let's take that into tools. When you're in the right niche, you want to use the right tools. Again, that perfection thing. It's easier for you to put the money in on products, on tools, on your time. And I'm not saying it's easier to put your money in with ads. I think that with ads, it's kind of the other way around. If it's really your niche, then you will have more ideas on how to organically market it without spending money. And if it's really not your niche, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to put some money in it. But when you're in the wrong niche, you're also always looking at how much you're making versus how long you worked on it, how much time you put into it, how much effort you put into it, and yeah, how much money you spent on it. And I'm not saying don't do that calculation. If you are spending 50, 60, $70 a month for tools to work on your print on demand, to work on your printables, and you've been doing it for 2 years and you made $3, yeah, you need to look at the money. But when you're in the right niche, that money calculation is not going to matter that much. It's going to feel more like a marathon and not a sprint, because you're building yourself. Because there is something deep down inside of you that knows that it's okay to be patient, that it's okay to build yourself slowly, to get a little bit better, because this is a project that's going to run for a long time. This like calm inside of you. Oh my God, I feel like I'm being such a hippie. Oh, when you're in the right niche, everything just feels right in the world. But it is. It kind of is. Now, you might not have found your niche yet, and that's okay. You might be just uploading multiple stuff to Redbubble and TeePublic, and you're just starting out, or you're just having fun with it, and that's okay. But in the past week, I've been so motivated to work. Seriously, I've been so motivated to work on my new Fourthwall store. I have a million ideas for social media, and if I start blogging on this niche, I will not be able to finish. I've been sketching it, I've been wearing it, I've been ordering it, I forget to eat, and I want to get all of my products. I think I finally found my niche. And before I'm going to talk about how I found my niche, how this happened, because it's actually a really funny story, I would like to ask you, do you think you're in the right niche or maybe in the wrong one? Please leave a comment down below about your niche, why you think it's a good one for you, why you think it's a bad one for you. Maybe you have like 7 niches over on TeePublic and you don't know which one to focus on, or what kind of sign from those signs that you're in the right niche or in the wrong niche really resonated with you. So, does anybody have any guesses? what my niche is? Can anyone guess? Does anybody know? If you're in the live chat, can anybody make a guess what my niche is? Because I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Can anyone guess my niche? Okay, that's too much. Come on. I'm kidding. My niche is cows. For those of you who have been following this channel, I think around May 2021, a few months after it started, I arrived at Bansko, and then I realized that there are cows here. And I'm obsessed with cows. I've been obsessed with cows since I was a little girl. I remember someone from my family told me that the farmer found me hugging a cow and like sleeping with the cows at like midnight and brought me home, and I was upset because I wanted to be with the cows. I mean, I am obsessed with cows. Not just about ordering my own stuff, but let me tell you how much obsessed I am. I feel like this is also true for a client. So I got this embroidered hoodie because I want to make an embroidered print on demand review. And the thing is that I don't like this hoodie type. There will be a hoodie review. I like this one better and the Gildan one better. This is the Cotton Heritage. And it's a size too small for me. And I still wear it at home. That's how much I love cows. I have ordered a sweatshirt from Printful. I think it was like almost 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And I wear it so much. And I even wear it out even though I spilled toothpaste on it. And for some reason it doesn't come off. And even though this is really annoying in the hands. And when I wanted to test out embroidery towels, I didn't care to spend so much money on a towel. One, because it's Egyptian cotton, but two, because it's embroidered. This is literally the entire design. It's so small, but I didn't care because it's cows. And to be honest, also this cow is one of the first things that I did on Procreate. One of the first things that I did when I got an iPad and I got Procreate and I got my pencil, because it took a while for the pencil to arrive. One of the first things that I did when I got the pencil was to create this. So I feel like I'm in the right niche. I think I finally found my niche, which takes me to my goals videos, which is a monthly tradition here in the channel that I started, well, in the 1st of February of 2021. Oh my God, it's been 3 years. By the way, in March, I'll be 7 years with Print on Demand. I think about making a video about like all the lessons I learned with Print on Demand, or like reviewing my journey or something. So this monthly goals tradition, I do this for several reasons. I don't think that everybody's obsessed with what my goals are or what I'm doing, but I do know that some people are interested with my goals, especially when they relate to things that you can check yourselves. Like you can look at what I did yourselves, or you can review that and see that. I do also know that some people like the fact that I have goals, like just me talking about them reminds other people to do them as well, or they like to see how I structure my goals or how I forgive myself when I don't make them, because that happens a lot. And we didn't do this in January because I did the beginning of 2024. So I didn't make my January goals videos. That doesn't mean that I didn't write my goals. I did. And I'm going to swiftly go over how January was, even though I think I failed in a lot of it. January was kind of split into two for me. So I was actually planning to go to Pazardzhik, which is another small town in Bulgaria where I have a family friend that lives there. And the plan was to go between the 8th and 15th of January. Now, because I didn't want to film when I was there, not knowing how the conditions will be, also knowing I would want to explore and focus on my own print on demand, and I didn't know how long I would be there. I might extend, like, and stay there for 2 weeks. I wanted to take the first week of January and film as many videos as I can to cover up for all the times that I wouldn't want to film. And that didn't happen because I was severely sick the first week of January. It went into the second week of January as well. So I didn't actually go to Pazardzhik at all. I didn't visit my friend. I think I need to do that in March. It'll probably be in March when the weather is a bit better. I couldn't work as much also. I was like dizzy half the time. We had the Hostinger contest that we did. I literally had to tell the girl from Hostinger that I completely forgot what we talked about because I am so feverish that I don't remember. She was very nice about that. Thank you, honey. I wanted to launch my Bohemian decor project, and I did enjoy making some of the items, but repeating making the items, the repetitive work, was feeling a bit too much for me. I felt like this niche is too big. Maybe I should niche down. Maybe I should do this. It kept feeling like it wasn't the right thing to do. And I obviously know the difference now when I finally found a niche I like. So I understand like why this happened. So I didn't do that. I didn't really know what I want to do. I was a bit confused. I was uploading to one store and then to the other, and then thinking about marketing, and then, going to eat something, and then maybe I should illustrate right now, or maybe I should make a video. I was really unsure. And then I made a very unexpected sale. I'm not sure if it was November or December, but I made a full how to build your fourth wall shop from start to finish for Patreon. And because it was a from start to finish tutorial, I had to actually start a random new store. As I was recording it, I was hearing the cowbells from outside of my window. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to make it on cows. And then I think it was the 24th of January or the 23rd. I was in one of my shops on Fourthwall, and I was trying to change the dashboard to switch to Boho Insider, to the Bohemian Decor one. When I accidentally clicked on the cows one, again, the shop that I made for a tutorial, it had 4 products. I haven't finished anything in it. I just started making a shop for a tutorial when I noticed I made a sale. I made a sale. And I looked into what sale I made, and I was like, well, it was 1 out of 4 products, and I was happy. Not happy because I made money. I was happy that someone bought this hoodie, and I wanted too. And then I was thinking, and this comes in for those of you who have been following me on Instagram or the community tab or our group or whatever, all of the channels of this channel, all the media ways. You know that I went to a print on demand photo shoot yesterday with Sivan about her niche, the ice skating. And I'm like, I can take all the conversation that I had with her in the past about why ice skating should be her niche and tell that to myself about cows. I'm obsessed with cows. It doesn't matter if it's -12 and snowing, I will run outside if the cows look pretty. And it doesn't matter if it's 36 degrees and it's boiling hot, I will run outside to take photos of the cows because I am obsessed with cows. I will literally wear clothes that I'm not so comfortable in because they have a cow on them. And when I have to think about what to order or for test products, everything is about cows. So I realized that this should be something that I'm going to do. So I went for it. I got the domain cowslife.com. It's going to be a blog, and I haven't built it yet. But I also got the subdomain shop.cowslife.com, which is the fourth wall store, which, by the way, you can visit. I will leave a link to that down below if you want to see the things I will do. There will probably be a video of me breaking down everything I've done once I feel like it's completed, because I do have so many tips for you guys when it comes to fourth wall or just having your own independent shop. So it's pretty awesome. And I opened an Instagram for it and Pinterest. I started Instagram. I didn't start Pinterest just yet. Now, other things that I did in January, other than this, I started that trends video that I told you guys about. You can still watch it. Some of these trends are really good for knowing what products to design or products to affiliate, and some of them are really good for social media engagement or just can give you like design or illustration ideas. I know it does that for me. I also uploaded 2 new bundles to Maytribe, like illustration and clip art bundles. Well, not technically clip art, because the first one is a massive backgrounds paper pack bundle. It was on the paper pack video about how to create everything using a paper pack, and it was also given for free for patrons of the $7 tier, which is the highest tier on Patreon. I also created a St. Patrick's Day clip art bundle, and it was in the newsletter of how to design for St. Patrick's, and also on Patreon, because everything on the newsletter also goes on Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, I also finally made the video on how to put a blog post, how to make a blog post, how to write the technical aspect of it, along with my entire process of how to write a blog post on WordPress, which could also have lessons for people who are doing it for other platforms. We had the Hostinger contest, which landed one of you guys free hosting and domain service for designing a really cool sticker. I am working on more contests probably for March. I got a sofa for my apartment. It was actually filmed with the background I have right now, and then I changed the alignment of the room a bit. I was doing a bit feng shui at 4 a.m. It's actually, my room is a lot more comfortable for me right now. I feel so much more productive, so I'm happy that I did it. And then I was so happy that I did it, and everything is so organized, the furniture, not the stuff on the furniture, because those are a mess, that I decided to organize my links page for myself, for my own Instagram. So I made a new links page. You will have a link to that if you just go to my Instagram. It's on my link in bio. I made that links page using Hostinger Website Builder, and I filmed the whole process. So there's going to be a video about that as well. And I ordered lots of products. I think the amount of products that I ordered for testing would be, what is the professional term? A buttload. A buttload of products, whether it's print-on-demand pants, leggings, joggers, short athletic pants, and the wide leg opening pants for video. I also ordered 4 different hoodies, including this one that I will be comparing the hoodie type one to another for you to know what hoodie to sell. What hoodie sits better on people who are taller, shorter, wider around the waist, have these like, these love handles. Definitely you need a specific hoodie for that. And how do they print? I also ordered 10 t-shirts. It's like 5 different models of t-shirts and a bright version and a dark version to also see how the printing comes out, to really talk about the t-shirts and the fabric and how they feel, because I know that a lot of people who are starting out with Fourthwall or even using Printful for their Shopify, they really want to get it right and get the right product that people are actually going to want to buy more of. There will also be a print-on-demand socks review. I ordered from Fourthwall, Zazzle, Society 6. I need to wait for the Society 6 ones, and embroidery and probably more stuff. Wrapping paper. I did order loads of products. I also made a huge order for products designed under 300 DPI on purpose to show you how they print out, which, by the way, I can start with this one because this is a 10 by 10 inch and the design that I uploaded on it is 2048 pixels by 2048 pixels, which roughly translates to what? 200 DPI? And it printed just fine. It's so pretty. Look, it's a cow. Oh, I'm beyond help. I also asked you guys to write me any questions that you might have about blogging. There is still a chance to ask those if you're on our Facebook group. There was a newsletter about that, also on Patreon and the community tab here on YouTube. I'll be doing a video in the next few days. Also, I'm getting an increase of people asking me like personal questions. So I'm thinking if I want to do like a personal Q&A, let me know if that is interesting to you guys. I'm not going to get offended if it doesn't. I really don't care. It's just like, I'm always surprised when people ask me personal questions. And the day before the last day, like the 30th of January, I actually went to check out a co-working that I don't have a photo of it right now. It looks really nice. It's a nice place to work with other people. And I thought about joining it because I need to have a way to not go to sleep in the middle of the day, or like, obviously if you want to take a nap, I'm a big person of a nap, but not just like, because you don't know what to do and you're tired and the bed's right there. I also want to find a place that I cannot film in. A part of me wanting to focus about my own stuff is to film less. It doesn't mean just to film less. I can do the same amount of videos, but they'll be just made smarter and I will have more chunks of time in which I cannot film or I can't do something. And it doesn't even have to be I can't film and I can work on other things. It could also be I can't work. So for example, if I want to read a book, I will probably start working because I hear my email. But if I'm going to go to a co-working with a book and I'm going to leave my computer at home, I will just have to read that book. So for that reason, I joined a co-working and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that like Bansko has really good co-workings that you can actually like, choose from a lot of them. And for those of you who are interested, generally speaking, in what I do in my life in Bansko, may.arroyo on Instagram. And you can see a bunch of the stuff that I share, photos of cows, and from co-working and other events. If you're interested in the digital nomad lifestyle or in the expat lifestyle, that could be cool for you. There is a link to the Instagram down below. And also on the last day of January, I went to a photo shoot with Sivan, aka Ice Queen Style, who we actually met because she was a viewer of this channel. Well, she is still a viewer of the channel. We kind of became friends along the process, so it's really awesome. And we went on this photo shoot in the snow with the help of Nomadically Nicole. I will leave a link to Nomadically Nicole's Instagram down below in the description. She helped us with filming. So some of the time it was me photographing products on Sivan while Nicole was filming us for the YouTube video that will be on that. And sometimes we switch. So I was filming all of us while Nicole was photographing or videographing Sivan. And we did the whole thing with iPhones, like not with a camera. The camera was only used for the YouTube video, not for the actual product video photo shoot. That was the last day of January, which brings me to February goals. The first one is, to edit that video, which will take me a long time, about how we did the photo shoot, and maybe also do another video about a photo shoot for print-on-demand products at home when you're alone. And as for more things for the channel, as I mentioned, the 300 DPI is a live video showing you quality of products that are less than 300 DPI. Another trends video for March, I might try to do it in the middle of the month, because I know that a lot of people have asked me to do a little bit sooner, but some of the trends that require designs to be made, especially for them, that might take you time, I actually put in some of them as design tutorials for February if anybody's interested. I also know that you guys want me to do the one product shop video. There will also be product reviews, probably blogging Q&A, Fourthwall shop reviews, yay, nay, what do you guys think? Blogging on PayHip, Easter video, because we're starting Easter, and of course, Lexica. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. I do so many things with Lexica tutorial coming up this month. And something cool for Instagram Reels and TikToks. Well, I'm going to show it on Instagram. You can use it for TikTok, but yeah, something cool for Instagram Reels. I'm really excited about that. Patreon Easter bundle for free for the $7 tier, and I haven't decided on a video yet. I think I'll consult with the Patreon community over on Patreon. We have the newsletter, which my goals are to have some design tutorials. Some of the times I take like a design tutorial and I make it over on the newsletter. And you also get notified when there's a new video, or whenever I do something cool or see something amazing or get an idea. Feel free to subscribe. It's free. I might also just make a tutorial about the platform that I'm using for it, which is Substack. As for cows, I need to finish my Instagram highlights upload. I'll explain more on that when I reveal the entire project. I need to do the blog setup, more products to add onto the shop. I need to do Pinterest. I need to make one more test order, and then I need to stop ordering my own products and save my money for myself, even though I will probably order a lot more. My other shop, Bidvaro, I need to design products for Passover and for Pinterest. Oh, I need to design, I forgot, more products to the shop, Easter, for the cows one. So I need for the other shop, Bidvaro, products for Passover, and to work on Pinterest because I kind of neglected it. TeePublic, uploading random stuff for fun. Maybe from Bidvaro shop, maybe from the cows shop. Sometimes I just like to, it kind of clears my head, the TeePublic uploader. I don't know why. And when it comes to life stuff, I want to finish reading the 2 books that I started in January. I actually wanted to read one book, but then I started reading another. So I've been reading How to Be Perfect, which is a book that kind of corresponds with the TV show The Good Place. It's about moral philosophy. And I also started reading Harry Potter, the first one. Yes, I read Harry Potter books for fun. I watch Harry Potter pretty much all day long. It's like in my background. The official series is up there. They see that red dragon, the gold dragon. These are all of the books of Harry Potter in the series, and there is also like Hermione next to it. So yeah, I want to finish reading the first Harry Potter. I haven't read Harry Potter for so many years, so it's really, really fun, especially when the movies are annoying because they, if you read the books and you've seen the movies, you know what I mean. I also want to go to that co-working space a lot more. I really want to go and take advantage of it. It will give me a lot of time also to answer comments. I feel like I haven't been answering comments a lot lately. It will give me a lot of time to answer comments and focus on my own print on demand because I won't be able to film. And of course, I don't know, see people, get out of the house a little bit. I don't think I'll be traveling this month. I think I will leave my travel plans to March. And I am working on planning, I think, March in advance because I might be traveling. Now, I would love to hear any thought that you might have about anything that I said. I don't know if I have much more to say. I mean, it's going to be a really cool month. I hope you're excited about it as much as I am. And if you're not as excited about February as I am, maybe you're in the wrong niche. Or maybe life stuff happens. I don't know. Don't blame everything about print on demand or printables or your work. So with that being said, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have an amazing month of February. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!